I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. We had a nice little break, but I am happy to be back and to be here and to take your calls. So get into that call line. You know where to call. 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. And I'm going to go ahead and just take callers at random. And if you have that psychic question or want that spirit connection, you'll go ahead and let me know. But, you know, it's been a great little vacation, kind of heading out, and was in Hawaii and got to spend time with family and friends and enjoy people. And it really is just a great experience for us to sometimes take a break, because we can push ourselves too much, too hard, and yet we forget to relax. We forget to enjoy the sunrises, the sunsets. So as you have an opportunity, as things are moving forward and people are gathering and getting back together, ask yourself if there's something you want to do. What's on your bucket list? What is it you want to accomplish? And whether that's just spending time gardening in the yard or taking a road trip, maybe visiting somewhere new, perhaps spending time with family, do something that's going to help you feel more connected. I've had so many readings this week where someone has lost a loved one and a partner that was their everything. They spent all day, all time together. Their life was so intertwined, and yet they feel such a sense of loss and gravity. But yet there is a beautiful sense in that they got to spend that time. They got to connect with one another. So if you have that loved one, connect with them, spend time with them. Let's not just say, oh, we'll do it tomorrow, or put something else on the calendar. It's super, super easy, I think, to get sidetracked and to find ourselves checking one more thing off the list rather than really embracing our lives, our physical and human experience, right? Because I have to tell you, the soul experience is everlasting. The physical one is extremely limited in the grand scheme of existence. It is, what do some people get? And some lives are shorter than others in the physical sense, but yet that soul lives on. But do as much as you can in a way of living, breathing, exercising, enjoying, laughing, whatever it is you want to do. Just spend time doing that. And there will be time to work and manage. And I think so many times we put work ahead of so many other things that are more important. Your health, your happiness, your enjoyment, your loved ones. And I feel like when we take an opportunity to be present and to enjoy, our life is just so much more enriched and beautiful and plentiful. So just think of what it is you want to do. We have the summer coming in right here. So think of some things you want to do for yourself. And again, whether they're big, small, simple, doesn't even matter, just as long as they bring you some joy. Okay. Couple events coming up. So let's just get those out of the way, like I like to do in the beginning. The Mediumship Masterclass is coming up at the end of May. And this class I'm really excited about. This really will be an exciting opportunity to hone in and enhance and master your mediumship gifts. So we will work on things like getting that confidence, the information, how is it coming in, learning to dive in to be more specific, really learning how to use all of our senses to bring that loved one in more clearly, more easily, and in a way that our sitter can connect to and feel their embrace, feel that connection, and deliver that message that comes through for them. Then we also have the development circles coming up. So again, this is going to be another round of the beginners and the advanced. So we have the beginners, which is on Wednesday nights, and that is June 8th that it starts, 6:30 to 8:30. Then we have the advance, and that's Tuesday nights, June 7th. So whatever worked for you, the beginners or the advanced, you can send an email to the info at Colby Rebel. Hey, which one's right for me? It's also on the Instagram bio. You can see just which one is right for you, and join us and have fun with it. You meet new friends, you get to practice new experiences, exercises. So we really do have a lot of fun. Last but not least is the spiritual business mentoring. This starts May 19th, just kind of helping you along all the areas that you need to have a successful spiritual business. So whether that's your foundation, building it, the name, the marketing, the planning, really getting yourself confident, knowing you're in alignment with what services you want to offer, kind of working through all of that. We're going to have that starting on the 19th. So that's really coming up. Okay. So I believe there's lots of callers in the call line here, lots of them. So again, as we know, a couple things here. If you've recently gotten through the call line, please hang up. Let's just be courteous to those who have been really trying to get in week after week, and maybe they've been unfortunate. So let's open up those call lines to help anyone who hasn't received a reading more recently. Also, let's turn off the ringing, dinging, blinging of the external noises, and that being partners, spouses, children, pets, cell phones, anything that's going to create a distraction. Go ahead and please quiet it. No earbuds. It just tends to connect a really bad static with the calls. Just have that phone right up to your ear and just let's have fun with it, right? Let's see who wants to come through, what questions we can answer. And I feel like we're just going to have a great time with it. So here we go. How about 253? Hey, 253. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Story.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right, Colby.
Good. What can I do for you, hon?
I actually was hoping that you may be able to connect with someone that recently passed, that I'm actually having a really hard time with finding out some details after they passed.
Okay. Who would this be for you, Story?
It would be my grandma.
Okay, got it. Okay. But you know enough about your grandma that we could connect and we could kind of bring her through, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I just feel like to me, but you're also you said you're getting other information more recently. Was that correct? Did you say that? Or you have more questions?
Yes.
But I also feel like there's been some revelations. Would that be correct? Some things have come out. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's interesting because let me just talk to her first. Let's bring her first through. Let's make sure we have her. And then I'll kind of give you a sense of what I'm getting as well from her. And we'll just see, she's a little private. So we're just going to see how much she's willing to share and how much she's not, right?
This is very private.
But I just feel like with her, you know what? I think she just comes across confident to me. I feel like she came across just feeling confident, feeling loving, feeling really enriched with her life. Like she feels very grateful to me for her life. Like she really loved her family. And again, there's an essence of confidence around her. Would that make sense?
Yes, very much so. So I will also disclose this. It is my step grandmother.
Yes.
So
okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just get a sense with her. There is a feeling with her where I feel like she just, even though it's a step grandmother, she just kind of swooped you under her wing, though, because I do feel like she was very loving and very kind and gracious towards you personally as well. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she really shares with me. It's almost like she doesn't want you to know she's a step grandmother. Like I just feel like there's no step here. I am your grandmother, you know? And she really gives me that essence too of really wanting to be there for you. And I feel like just in some ways you needed that. You needed that nurturing, or you needed that mothering sense to you, you know? I feel like for her, I just feel like she's a bit stoic and she's a bit private. There's just a little bit of this like she's friendly and gracious and kind and warm and almost like it almost seems like there's an open door, but I really feel like there's some things that are more painful that she kept more private. So,
Yeah.
what are some things you wanted to know, sweetheart? And we'll just see if we can kind of bring it out.
Is she with my grandfather and my other grandmother?
Yeah, she definitely makes me feel like she is with your grandfather and she is with the other grandmother. It's interesting though. I almost feel like she knew that other grandmother in the living. Do you know if she did or did she not?
She did not. No.
Okay. I got a feeling those two are definitely catching up on the other side. And I don't want you to like the other thing too, there's never any animosity or weirdness on the other side, right? Yes, we've got two wives.
Yeah.
Like it's all okay. It never feels
I always knew my grandmother would welcome her with open arms.
they're like they are just two like mother hens just kind of at it, like enjoying one another, just kind of they're more like bantering about your grandpa. They're more like having a good time saying, oh gosh, you know when he was like this, or you know how he did that. Like I feel like he never picks up his socks. Like I feel like they're much more bantering like that on the other side. But I just feel like to me, I just feel like for her, I feel like she definitely loves your grandfather. And I definitely feel like she tried to do the best she could. Okay. I definitely feel like there is a connection with your grandpa and his first wife that I think was undeniable. I do. I think there was something undeniable, but your step grandmother, I think, was very understanding of this as well. She just makes me feel like there was a level of understanding to her.
Yes, my grandfather took care of my grandmother towards the end, and so
Yeah.
there was a very, very tight bond at the end
Yeah.
of them too.
Yeah, and I just feel like with her, I just feel like she was very protective of your grandfather. So, and it's weird. Was there a sense of dementia at all with her, or do you not know? Or she just almost gives me not. Go ahead, Waham.
For my grandmother, for my step grandmother.
Yeah, there was no loss of thought or anything like that.
No. So for my grandmother, I was 5 when I lost her, and she actually died from ALS.
Oh,
So,
I kind of feel like she wants to say hello if she can. If she can kind of pop in here.
And I really would love that.
I hope you don't mind her, but she just, I'll tell you what, it's almost like she's like Mary Poppins. So I don't know if Mary is a name in the family but she just gives me a sense that she could whip around and make anything happen. She could really turn things around. And I think she was just such a boost. And I feel like for her, I want you to realize that although you were young when she passed, she absolutely loved you so much. I think you brought so much joy and connection to her. And I feel like for her, I just feel like she just gives me a sense of feeling such a sense of pride. And just, I think it's nice. I think there was such a great joy that she got to be around you and meet you, you know? And I really feel like, prior to the ALS diagnosis, she was extremely active and bright and super funny
and I don't
and
remember
witty.
that.
Yeah. Oh, she just, it's like she literally, I'm telling you, Mary Poppins, she could make magic happen. And I think anyone would tell you that about her, hun.
You know what I will tell you? I fully believe this. I believe she brought my daughter to me, and my daughter has actually woken up and told me the same thing one night.
Yeah,
so
you see,
I do believe she is Mary Poppins.
Oh, absolutely, and just such a special connection. But I feel like for her, she is one to have a clean house, a welcoming house, and I think she did that even on the other side for this step grandma as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
and
I'm
I just
so glad.
I feel like now this step grandmother, she just gives me a sense of. But your grandpa has passed since as well, or is that not correct? I don't want to upset you.
He has. Yeah.
Okay, because he's with her, and I just feel like you know now he's got two. He's like feeling like a champ because now he's got two ladies on his arm, right?
And I can see that actually.
Oh, he's like the kitty with the milk. Like he just makes me feel like he is just so joyful and happy. And The three of them, like they do, they make me feel like they loved card playing. So I think that might have been a connection between him and your grandma and then him in the
Yeah.
second. So they show me a lot of that card playing. And just to let you know that they're
Awesome.
together and they are stronger together. So just kind of know that, okay, honey?
Okay. I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much, Colby.
Yeah, just know they're all around you. They're sending you signs. They're all around you. So just know
I've
that.
been feeling it. So
Good, good. Well, lots of love to you, hon.
you as well. Thank you, Colby.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, everybody, let us do another one. How about we here we go. Let's see. How about we do 603 here? Hey, 603. Hi there. This is Colby. Who is this?
Eliza.
Hi, Eliza. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm well. What can I do for you?
I really want to know about my finances. Basically, that's it.
Okay.
I mean, my sister, my mother, my father could come through if they want to.
Yeah, but we're more worried about the finances at the moment. I feel like the finances are going to be okay, but I feel like somehow they took a dip. So I don't know if you had to dip into savings or there's been a transition with job more recently, but I just keep feeling like there's been a dip in finances, but I keep seeing them rebound. I keep feeling like they start to rebound. So I kind of feel like there's a bit of a transition going on here, Eliza. Would that make sense? Is it that are you recently in a transition with a job? Because I feel like the finances are going to change.
There's a big transition with my life, with job and finances. And
okay. And is there also a divorce or I don't want to just throw that divorce out there. I'm sorry about that. But is there?
No, there was. That's
okay.
fine.
Okay. Because I feel like I just see the whole universe kind of plucking you out of your old life and plucking you into a new one. Right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. But I think a big part of it is I want you to just try to shift the mindset a little bit because I think there's so much stress and pressure that you're putting on yourself. I think it's, just really kind of having that sense of abundance and knowing and also working on that self-confidence because I think the self-confidence is also impacting the finances. Okay. So again, maybe it's like you're starting something new or going out with changing paths a little bit or feeling a little rusty or to me it's just a lack of confidence. Can I do this by myself? But it's like, yes, you can do it and you are doing it and it is going to be amazing. And I just feel like, but I see something around the job change as well. So, and I feel like this job change is going to bring in some more finances. Are you doing anything at all with spiritual work, Eliza, or been thinking about it or just some new endeavor that you've been wanting to put yourself out there for?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing you got to start adding that in. I feel like by adding that in, that's going to help you build your finances. But it's almost like the fear of that is holding you back.
Right.
So it's like, this is a big push from the universe.
A big kick in the pants. Yeah.
Well, that's how they do it, don't they? They're never really soft and subtle, right? They never are. But I just keep feeling like, and again, I don't want to be too hard on this marriage, but I do think there was a little bit of control in it. And I feel like that control led to you not being as confident as you could be at the moment. Correct? And so we want to get you out there to just start believing in yourself, knowing you can do this, knowing that you are meant to do this. Okay.
Okay.
And I just feel like, again, those finances are going to build. I feel like the house becomes very, your living situation becomes very stable. Moreover, I think it's just a big part of you doing your regular job, but also putting yourself out there with this new endeavor and really starting to bring in income that way. And I believe that's what's going to help kind of take you to the next level.
Okay.
And I just keep hearing open up to romance, really open up to romance.
Right.
Okay.
I try, but
yeah. Well, there's a lot going on. I think at the moment, the stress is really taking over. And I feel like if you can just kind of limit the stress ever so, just start trusting. It's almost like you're not trusting the universe. Start trusting the universe more. Lean into the universe more. And I feel like you're going to realize you are being supported. You're just being kind of stubborn about some of the choices that you're wanting to go a certain way. And so when you just open up to it and breathe through it, you're going to see that they are there and guiding you. And I feel like the finances are going to go ahead and pick themselves up.
I bet my mother probably told you I'm stubborn, right?
I was just about to tell your whole family. We talk about a kick in the butt. I think the whole family is behind you trying to push you at this point. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're on the other side. I'm here, but they're still kicking me. Yeah,
but it's time.
Do it.
Yeah, it is time, and let's just do it. And I feel like just stop fighting yourself, and I feel like you're going to start to see that it works out for you. Okay.
Okay, hon.
All right. Lots of love to you. You got this.
Thank you. And
You're
I
welcome.
love you too. Lots of love to you.
Thank you, Eliza. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let us do another one here. How about we do 850? Hi, 850. Hi there. Who is this?
Hi, sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
This is Tina. How are you?
I'm good, Tina. What can I do for you tonight?
I was just wondering if you see any job changes coming up for me.
Let's see. I'm going to say yes to this. I feel like it's about putting it out there a little more. I think you just started putting it out or something. Is that correct? Like we're just kind of starting the process. Okay.
You're exactly right.
Okay. So I feel like what I want you to do is keep that momentum up. Really start putting it out there. And I feel like there is a job change coming up. And I feel like this is really within the next month or two. I don't really feel like this is going to be too long for you. I'm curious, Tina, it has nothing to, you happen to be in the medical field at all or any, can I ask what the job is or what you do?
Oh, sure. I'm a government lawyer.
Okay, so not medical, but it's funny, the government aspect of it. I just feel like for you, there is a job change, but it may be in a little bit of a different field, So that's interesting. Are you looking to change fields or still stay with the government?
I still stay with the government, maybe do something a little differently.
It's going to be, there's something, I know this sounds crazy. I mean, and you make sure you call back if it's right. Okay. There may be something connected to medical and I don't know why. I don't know if it's maybe it's, the veterans or disabled, veterans, or I don't know, but there's something, that I think where they're putting you or moving you to really feels like it's going to be really good and it's actually going to feel better and it's going to feel more positive. I feel like it's something that's a little bit different than what you're doing, but you already know it. It's not like so out of left field for you.
Okay. That makes sense with what I'm applying for.
Okay, great. Because I feel like this is going to work in the next month or two. I feel like this is coming through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know if the money will be the same or less?
I feel like the money will at least be the same, actually, if not a little bit more. But I also feel like the job feels to be a little better.
Okay.
So there's two. I want you to, I think you're going for one position. I almost feel like there's another position opened up with the government. Can you just double check everything? Just see if there's not another one that you should also be looking into.
You are exactly right. There's a second one that I haven't applied for yet. I just haven't had a chance.
Okay, I would go ahead and apply for that as well, because I just feel like there's something here that we're supposed to be kind of looking into. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but
thank you.
Yeah, so as soon as we get off the phone, rather than calling someone and say, Colby just gave me a reading, get in there and apply for it, and then you can share the news.
I'm actually still working at the job I want to leave. So.
Okay, well then we are not going to ask where you work.
In Florida government.
I had a feeling it was Florida. That's actually really funny. I had a feeling, but you know what? This is going to be great, Tina. And I feel like here's one thing I want for you. All right. This is one thing I keep hearing. The team, the spirit team, they want you to have more balance, life work balance. And it feels like this new job also may be a move for you, but I also feel like it opens up your life. It opens things up for you. And I feel like you've never felt more ready for it. Okay. It feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels really ready. And I just see it being something that dramatically changes your life for the better.
It's so funny you say that because the second job that I'm going to get my application in this weekend for is 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. See, perfect. I want you to go ahead
Mhm.
and yeah. I'm just kind of curious. It's not in Clearwater or Fort Lauderdale or something like that, is it?
No, it's Jacksonville.
Oh, so it's the opposite direction. Is it by the water? Is Jacksonville by the water though?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
is
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Because I see it being by the
Mhm.
water. So go ahead and get that in there. Let's do this. I want you to manifest this because you absolutely can.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that would be awesome. Thank
Okay.
you.
Let's do it.
I appreciate the motivation.
You're ready. You're ready. Enjoy.
Oh, gosh. Yep. Thank you, Colby.
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right. Bye-bye.
You take care.
Bye. Okay, everybody. Let us do another one. Sometimes we all need that, right? All right. Let us do 856 here. Hey,
Hi,
856.
Colby.
Hi there. Who is this?
Hello,
Hi.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. What can I do for you, sweetheart?
Kind of confused about my career. Have two options on the table, but then also want to make sure that there's like a family in the picture with whichever one I take.
Okay, got it. Here's the interesting thing. So between these two, and you can just validate for me, but one of the positions feels to be the word aggressive comes in. I don't know if they're expecting you to be aggressive or they're aggressive. Would that resonate for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I also, that one feels like that one came in a little later or little more sudden. Or there's something like I just feel like they're trying to snatch you.
Well, one came in sudden because, well, I was applying for one and then my internal department wanted to kind of snatch me, but that one's more laid back.
Yes. Okay, got it. But the second one's the one that just kind of came in. All right. The first one, though, it's interesting because the first one I think really wants you. The second one is trying to keep you, right?
Yeah.
My only concern about the first, look, I want you to make the decision. And then if you want to share more about them, you can. But what I feel like with the first one, that first kind of aggressive offer, it's a good opportunity, but I would look into like, what is their turnover like? What is their environment like? I'm almost getting like a sense of maybe they have a hard time retaining people or it's aggressive. Like to me, there's just a feeling surrounding it.
Yeah, a lot of people have left.
Yeah,
I even left and was looking to come back, but it's very hard work.
I'm really concerned about that one just because I'm not sure that's going to be the best environment for you. I think it's going to be kind of stressful and I feel like they're going to expect like more time out of you than what they're willing to pay for.
Right. I agree.
All right. The second one, moving internally, this feels good, but it only feels like a stepping stone. Melissa, this is just a stepping stone. That's all this is. It's not a lifetime commitment here. I think the environment is better. I think it is a better position. I actually think you can get more money. So if you kind of countered and asked for a little bit more money, I actually think you would get that.
Okay.
And I think that would make you.
My husband said that.
Yeah. Well, see, your husband's psychic, isn't he? So I just feel like that second one feels, and so here's the thing about the one, and I know you're already there, but you getting more money, I think you would feel a lot better about taking that job. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I do, and I feel like, look, when we talk about having a family, I think that little train is on its way. I feel like we're already, I honestly feel like within the next year, you're going to be pregnant. Have you worked on that? Have you talked about that? Is that in your plan?
Yeah, that's in our plan. We've talked about it.
Okay. So, we really want to create an environment that feels loving and good, that feels supportive. And I feel like that this company would absolutely do that. I would just kind of don't be afraid to counter with them.
Okay.
And just say, hey, I feel like I'm not going to make this decision for you, but I just feel like I want the first one. I'm really concerned that the environment is going to be too aggressive and very catty. There's something there's just a sense about it. And I'm just not sure that's going to fit with you, babe.
I agree. That's what I
Okay.
needed to hear.
Good. All
Yeah.
right. Well, you got this, and I'm excited for you. This is going to be amazing. I'm more excited when we call back and we're sitting there. I think it's going to be a little boy, but we'll just throw that out there. Daddy's going to be happy to hear that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just know, but
great.
who's to say? I can always 50-50 shot here, but you call back and let us know, but lots of love to you. Okay.
Thanks, Colby.
You are welcome. My pleasure. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, let us do a lot of psychic calls tonight, which is always fun. Let's do another one here. How about we do 707? Hey, 707, this is Colby. Who is this?
This is Angel.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight?
I was hoping to get a message from my dad.
Got it. I mean, the first thing is like I'm beaming because he would beam at you, right? Like he's a little strict though, I think your dad, isn't he? Would that make sense? Do you remember him being kind of strict?
Yeah, funny
Okay.
enough. Yeah, kind of.
Just because I want to, it's like I smile at you, but if you do something wrong, I'm giving you the stink eye. Like that's how I feel. Like, what are you up to?
Yeah.
You know? And honestly, like I think
Yeah.
he had a very, very sixth sense about him. He's very, very, very intuitive. And he's also very intimidating. So I don't think people would mess with him. I don't know if he just happened to be a taller man or a deeper voice. Like to me, it gives
Yeah.
me a sense of like, oh, but everybody better watch out. If I'm coming after you, you're in
Yeah.
trouble, right?
Yeah.
But even with that, I feel like he just gives me a sense though, very strong, very committed, very loving, and
Yeah.
I really feel like very dedicated to his kids,
Yeah.
and I keep saying, again, I just keep seeing, how, when kids kind of hang on the biceps of the guy and they lift them up, like I just see him doing things like that. So I think he would have done stuff like that when you were kids, correct?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
that he would love to kind of play around. Angel, I really feel like he's got grandbabies. So do you have children, sweetheart, or do you understand him having grandbabies?
Oh, yeah. He has a lot.
Okay, because he lets me know about the
Yeah. I
grandbabies.
lost track.
Okay, he loves the grandbabies.
I have 7.
You
Yeah.
have 7? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Who does that, right? That's
Yeah.
amazing. That is so wonderful. But I just know he loves the grandbabies. And I feel like he loves them on him, around him. But I even feel like we might have had a grandbaby or two come in since he's passed away. Because I just feel like he lets us
Yeah.
know he knows about all of them, right? Do you
Aw.
happen, I'm just curious, do you know by chance a K name, like a Carlos or car, like a K sound name by chance? Carlos, I don't know why he brings this in. I'm not sure if you can understand that connection.
He had a brother named Coke.
Oh, okay, got it. Now, Coke is on the other side as well. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I think Coke was a nickname, though, correct? Is that a nickname?
Yeah. And I'm embarrassed to say I don't know. I actually don't. I only knew him by Coke, so I don't know his real name.
Got it. That's okay. But I do think that that's the the cuss sound we're looking for. I just feel like him and
Okay.
I think his brother would get in kinds of trouble. I don't know. And I feel like your dad's always like fishing him out of trouble or something. So I do feel like on the other side, these two are very close and very connected. You know what I mean? And he lets
Yeah.
me know that they are like, as we say, thick as thieves, so he really gives me that. But I also want to say your dad really gives me a sense of congratulations for you, Angel. So I feel like maybe we've got, I don't know if there's a new something to celebrate here. I don't know if you recently moved or the husband got a promotion. Like to me, there's something where your dad is celebrating. So would you understand that there's something new that's more recently come in here?
Well, we did have a baby 8 months ago.
I feel okay.
Might be it.
I believe this is it, but I also it's interesting because I believe that this baby just makes me feel like there's a little bit of a miracle baby with this baby. because I just feel like your dad really wants to celebrate. And this is a son, right? Did you say it's a son or did you just say it's a baby?
Yes, I didn't say that, but yeah, he is
Okay,
a
got
son.
it. Okay. But also, I feel like, did you give him part of your dad's name as well, though? Or your dad just kind of,
I did. I
okay.
named him after my dad.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Because your dad. Now, is there a J also with the name or no? Am I kind of confusing two different things? I'm just kind of curious. Do we have a
Well-
J name also?
Well, so his name is Benjamin, and I have my dad also named my brother and my other brother Benjamin, and the other one Jamin. And
Okay.
that might be it. I don't know.
And the other one's what?
Yeah, his name is Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin. Okay, got it. What's his middle name though, sweetheart?
Dynamite.
Your son? That's so cute, huh?
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, my dad's middle name is Paul.
Okay, got it. I feel like there's also a J name though, so I don't know where the J name is fitting in, but your dad just keeps wanting to like. There's a connection to a J or a J or a J sound, right? J sound. So that could be George or J. There's a J sound to it. So just you'll think about. I mean, with 7 kids and middle names, you'll just have to sit with it. But your dad lets me know that he knows about this little kid's name. He called him a little tyke. That's why I almost stopped. He says, "Oh, this little tyke's name." But
Well,
I
it's
just
so
go ahead. What?
funny when I was when I was pregnant with this one,
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to name any of my kids after my dad, but with this one, when I was pregnant, I kept hearing a voice say, "Name him the baby Benjamin."
Yeah, that was your dad, right? That's him saying, "Hey, hey."
I thought so. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's your dad.
Yeah.
Like, hey, hey. Because also, you know why? It's your dad is a strong man. He's like a manly man. He's a strong man. I think he very strong with his values, his beliefs, very family oriented. And I feel like he wanted a grandbaby that was going to give him a name that would give him that. You know what I mean? Kind of give him that confidence just coming into the world.
Yeah.
I feel like he knows that. He wants to acknowledge, I am almost positive our little Benjamin's got a little dimple somewhere, either on his chin or his little
He
cheek.
does.
Yeah. So
That's the biggest dimple.
yeah. So your dad, he's just letting us know he looks at this little guy, right? And I just really want to share that your dad is so much around everyone. I feel like your dad might have been a little religious or just definitely had a faith. Would that make sense? Okay.
He did.
Only because he showed me like everyone around the table praying. So I feel like we would pray before meals and really have that sense of gratitude and look to the Lord. And I feel like he carries that. And I know that I just feel like, your dad was blessed. I feel like you've got quite a few siblings. Like your dad just feels blessed that he had such a joyful family, that his family is so connected and so together. And you guys, I think what's really great is everyone is so close. Like your family feels very close, where people are laughing and the cousins are playing with one another.
Yeah.
And I feel like, he is very much a part of this, very much a part of a lot of the music, family gatherings and the music, and just keep it up because he loves this. And also one last thing here is he really makes me feel like there's a birthday. I mean, listen, with 7 kids and 50 million others, I'm sure there's a birthday coming up, but I almost feel like we're at an anniversary for a birthday. So do you know that or do you not know that?
Well,
right. We must have a birthday.
About to be my husband's birthday.
Is there something 5/1, May 1st, or right around the beginning of May?
May 2nd.
Okay, that's
May 2nd is my husband's birthday, and my sister's, my brother-in-law's birthday too.
Okay, I feel like it's just more about one of the things is your dad and your husband are very close. They were very close, right? And your dad really, really. I feel like he really likes your husband a lot. And I think that's, again, because your husband is very much a family man, taking care. And remember, that's your dad's most important value, right? Most important.
Yeah.
And I feel like he has a lot of respect for your husband. And he really shares with me a sense of giving you a lot of a lot of love and a lot of connection. Okay. One last thing
Okay.
here, and I'm just gonna. Is there a name? I know this sounds crazy. Even a male's name that starts with an H, like a Hector or I don't know, or it could be a nickname. The letter H.
Oh my gosh, I'd have to think about that.
Just think, it's
Um,
okay. I feel like your dad is just sending love to this. Think about it in the family. It could be a first name, a middle name, but I feel like this person just needs a little bit of love or a little bit of support, and he just wants to give this person, just letting them know that he's around them, thinking of them.
okay.
Okay, so just know Pops is around you. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Thank you.
And when the H makes sense, put it in the Facebook thing. You're like, oh, I figured that out.
I know
Okay.
my sister or something will be like, yeah. I'll think
Duh,
about it.
Angel, it's so and so.
Yeah, I know.
And if it's not an H, it kind of sounds like that, right? So it will just remember. So it's
Yeah.
phonetic. It will be like a ha sound or or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, lots of love to
Okay,
you.
thank
and
you.
Congrats on
Love
7.
you.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Lots of love, and I'm always here. Okay. Have a great night.
Okay.
All
You
right.
too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, that is the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me and for being here. A couple of things. I have a couple amazing guests in line coming up over the next couple months, but we will be doing these date nights and keeping those ready. Just remember to shine your light, shine it bright, spread that love, and I will see you guys next week. And thank you so much for the stars. They do help support me. Thank you so much for being there, and lots of love to you. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.